Bem-vindos de volta, vamos jogar Mass Effect. Ok, vamos seguir em frente. Estamos nas ruínas de Therum, atrás de Liara. Dessa vez eu falei certo, eu acho que em alguns vídeos eu devo ter falado Tali em vez de Liara. Não, estamos... Tali já estamos, queremos a Liara. Au! Pegamos o cara. Aqui. Temos bastante inimigo por aqui. Mas não parece ser uma ameaça tão grande. Pronto. Então deu certo. Sim, vamos voltar ao velho hábito de salvar várias vezes. Save 43, eu sou um covarde, meu. Ok. Mas parece que tá tudo tranquilo. Por um tempo, né? Nenhum item por aqui. Beleza. Agora vejamos pra onde esse elevador nos leva. Aqui o jogo não tá rodando tão suave assim, né? Ok. Opa! Kit médico. Eu acho que eu tava precisando. Epa! Sai da frente, galera! Vamos, andem. Adiante! Vai, sai da frente! Ok, isso, todo mundo se esconde aqui. Tali e Garrus. Se escondam! Ok, um drone. Ah, mais um cara que gosta de ficar subindo nas paredes. Que bom. Outro elevador. Então vamos lá. Uma coisa. Primeiro pegar itens. Em segundo lugar. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo passar armaduras. Não. Não, falta tipo de armadura pra raça da Tali. Acho que assim a pronúncia mais adequada. Ok, esse elevador não parece que tá bem. É pra cair aqui? Ok, tem alguém preso. Beleza, chegamos. É você, Liara? Parece que sim.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Doutora Tsoni?
Liara Tsoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Como?
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
O que podemos fazer?
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Certo. Adivinha o que eu vou fazer? Exatamente. Ok, agora vamos... Como é que a gente vai entrar aí? Eis a questão. Bom, vamos começar por baixo. Tem inimigo por aqui, Jammed. Ali está o filho da mãe com foguete, hein? Tem um cara que quer jogar pesado. Então morra. Tem mais um cara. E você já era. Mas tem mais gente. Tem não? Acho que não. Ok. Vamos ver. Área não limpa de inimigos. Você pode se esconder aí, ó? Você pode, mas você tá mal protegido, hein? Bom, vamos dar um alôzinho pra esse cara. E aí, meu? O que você me conta? Bom. Pegamos todo mundo? Beleza. Então vamos ver. Puzzle. Que legal. E eu não faço ideia do que eu tenho que fazer. Bom, uma ideia eu já tenho. Vamos só fazer uma anotação aqui. Se eu encontrar um papel em branco. Pô, tá tudo escrito aqui. Caramba. Ah, então vai aqui mesmo. Pra baixo e pra cima, me parece. Pra baixo de novo. Pra cima de novo. Pra cima de novo. Pra baixo de novo. Não, e voltou tudo. Pra baixo, pra cima. Pra baixo, pra cima. E agora... pra cima de novo? Não. Talvez tivesse uma lógica por trás disso, mas... não estou com paciência pra isso. Beleza. Já que o jogo não me ajuda nesse ponto, vou ter que eu mesmo ficar salvando manualmente. Eu gosto que tenha save manual, que não seja só automático, mas... o automático tem que ajudar também em alguns pontos, né? Bom, elevador. Perfeito. E isso aqui é outro puzzle? Ok. Isto daqui... ok. Aí alguma coisa aqui...
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Foi fácil.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Vamos lá. Perfeito. Bem-vindo a bordo, Liara.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
Vamos lá.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Uma coisa que eu gosto da Liara é que ela tem a mesma dubladora da Lightning do Final Fantasy 13. 13.2, Lightning Returns, etc. Precisamos de um plano de fuga.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Ok. E o que a gente faz? Bom, por enquanto nada. Eu não posso nem mover meu personagem durante o elevador. Bom, loading. Espero que saving também. Encrenca. Que não tenha o cara, o mala da parede, pra mim tá bom. O mala que fica subindo nas paredes e atirando pelas costas. O que você quer?
There a reason you're in my way?
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Você quer lutar agora?
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for our life and death struggle. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. Not, doesn't matter.
Beleza. Calma. Garrus, vá pra cá, mas... achei meu inimigo. Então vamos ter que esconder. Ouch! Tem cara por tudo quanto é lado. Pronto. Esse aqui já era. Você também. Tem uma turminha aqui. Vou pegar esse Krogan. Bom, o líder já era. Nossa, o cara fez um estrago na Thalia, hein? Ele pegou ela fisicamente. Bom, não foi tão complicada essa batalha. Foi, Shepard. Vai, Shepard. Não, você também. Não apenas fale para se mover. Mova-se você também. Eu não preciso fazer nada, né? Não. O jogo não me impõe numa enrascada de eu tô aqui tranquilo, não tem nada pra fazer, de repente eu tenho 10 segundos pra escapar. Mas parece que tá tranquilo, vamos voltar pra Normandy.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
Ele é um idiota.
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 anos?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Bom, talvez eu saiba.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Quem veio antes deles?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive.
The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Eu posso ajudar você.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But
Não sabia, eu sei mais que você, garotinha. O sinal.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime.
Vou falar que foi uma visão, né?
My brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Você pode ainda nos ajudar.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her bionics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Bem-vindo a bordo.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Vamos falar depois.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Vamos lá.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Ela quer nos ajudar.
Liara's on our side.
Eu queria falar, eu devia ter falado. Eu sei o que eu tô fazendo, seus malos.
Allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Sim, era.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Valeu. Embora eu não acredite muito nisso. Ok, agora... mais uma rodada de Lero com a turma aqui. Eu queria principalmente falar com a Liara. Não sei se é possível. Bom, eu vou falar com eles, mas se não tiver nada novo, obviamente que não vou fazer nada. É uma coisa. Scratch. Não, só tenho... só posso ir com a Shepard, não posso ver os outros. Mas ganhei nível, vamos passar aqui. Assalto Training. Aumenta dano de arma, hein? Isso aqui é interessante. Melhora a cura. Eu tô precisando disso. Mas bem que eu podia fazer os outros enquanto eles não estão no meu grupo. Economizaria tempo, né? É engraçado, ela chega, tá? Vamos lá.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Shepard, quão informal. Ué, por que informal? Você tá preocupado comigo? Preocupado comigo? Eu não preciso da sua aprovação.
Commanding Officer Alenko. Are you questioning the way I handle things?
No, Commander, just concerned about the reception of the brass if things go sour. I apologize for bringing it up. I know we're getting the job done.
Não, tudo bem.
Nothing more out of you, Alenko. Dismissed.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Nossa, eu não queria jogar tão na cara assim. Mas enfim. Será que a Liara já está no posto dela, seja lá onde for? Ou tá na doutora e a gente não pode falar com ela ainda? Sei lá. Enfim, de todo modo... Rex...
What do you want, Shepard?
Ah, nada novo, então tchau.
Suit yourself.
Garrus? Garrus, quero falar contigo.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting
Alguma coisa
things.
específica?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Perturbador?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Era comum, de verdade?
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
E o que você encontrou?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Testículo de Krogan?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Quanto ao doutor?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Inteligente.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Tubos de teste?
He
De
was growing
ensaio?
parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Bastardo!
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Quê?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
E eles deixaram ele ir?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Idiotas.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Você tá certo.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Dr. Salion.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
Salion.
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Vamos lá.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Pode ser. Ok. Então acho que conseguimos a quest de lealdade do Garrus. Bom, esse vídeo acho que já ficou grande, mas eu termino de falar com o resto do pessoal no próximo vídeo. Então, obrigado por assistir e até a próxima.